Everybody, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're a subscriber. Thank you to my new subscribers, and thank you for the subscribers who keep coming back. I really appreciate you guys. So today I'm coming in with a video that is just it's hard. It's hard. Okay, so basically, let me just get into this video. Um, I basically love protective styles. I don't shy away from that. I love me some protective styles. I don't really like wearing my hair out that much. It's very much on a random occasion or special occasion or whatever the case may be, but I don't really like wearing my hair out like I'm wearing it out right now. So, um, my hair is usually in protective styles. Why? Because I'm with it, okay? I'm with the whole healthy hair journey, embracing our healthy hair journey. I'm with it. But this natural over here wants to get to bra strap length. I'm not afraid to admit that. And so, how am I going to get there? Protective styling, moisturizing, making sure my split ends are cut, making sure I'm drinking enough water, making sure that I'm doing what I need to do to make sure that my hair gets to where it needs to get to. So protective styling is definitely one of my favorite things to do. Whether it's a wig, whether it's braids, whether it's just um, my ends being hidden, I'm down for it. Hi guys, so all babes had braids, nice beautiful braids for, let me not say from the beginning of the year because it will sound really bad, but it was basically from the end of Jan. And you guys, I literally kept them in for so long because I think I was just okay. I'll be the first to admit I'm a lazy natural, so I try to like I don't know come up with easy things or tricks or tips or whatever. But this one was not an easy tip, trick, or whatever. I just played myself. I left my braids on for way more than 6 weeks, which is I guess what's recommended amongst the natural community to leave your braids in for. I do want to add this. I feel like you know how fast your hair grows, you know when your hair starts matting, you know when you need to undo your braids. Especially yabo la isn't when your hair starts matting and say you have a braid on and then your growth is coming nicely, but the hair right by the braid is like, my guy, I'm holding on for dear life. You know when you get to that stage and you need to undo your braids. As for Mnake, I did not listen to the braid. I did not listen to my hair. And I kept my braids in for long. Um, guys, I don't, the reason why this was such a huge faux pas mistake is because um, when I was detangling my hair, I'm going to insert my detangling, so I'm going to keep this really short, but um, when I was detangling my hair, of course, I lost some hair, number one, to shedding because you shed about 100 hairs a day. So if your hair is not going anywhere, you're not combing it, it's just in a protective style. Obviously, that hair that's been shedded will come out. But I feel like much more hair came out. And also from the detangling process, I feel like I definitely lost hair trying to detangle my knots. So I tried my best to untangle the best way, but I still end up losing some hair. And even now I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna restore my hair back to health or whatever. I mean, my hair did grow. It definitely did grow. But yeah, I just this is a PSA. This is a public service announcement. If you care, don't leave your braids in for longer than they need to be there. It's just gonna be a headache for you to undo all of those knots, and you're going to counter your hair growth process. I definitely feel like you're going to it's going to be counterproductive to your healthy hair journey if you are trying to grow your hair. It's definitely not going to be productive. So anyway, let's get into this detangling and taking down video, and I'll come at the end and share some tips with you guys. All right, so basically, first things first, I had undone, these ones already, but I do take my water bottle that has some conditioner, this botanic from Tresemme, and I mix in some water and some of the conditioner, and I put it in a bottle. As you can see, I just wanted to show you guys that it's not the actual Stelsofro products inside, it's water and conditioner, and I just spray my hair all over with that because you want to make sure that your hair again is pliable. Our hair always works best when it's wet. So yeah, I'm gonna do the front and I'm gonna leave the back for later. I basically want to show you guys how I deal with the knot after I've taken out the extension. So my hair is of course wet, so I'm very happy that I'm working with my hair wet, and then I just add as I feel like it's probably getting more dry. Right, so you start grabbing from the bottom, so you start with the hair growth and you basically just try and pull that out of the knot. Right, so I'm going to show you guys again. You have to grab the bottom of the hair, that's the new growth, and try and pull it out of the knot that has matted by the braid. And that's exactly the method that I use all throughout. And there's the matting, there's the knot that was right by the braid. So that's what I'm going to do with everything else. I'm just, wherever I see mattedness, wherever I see the knots, I'm just going to try to pull them out using this method. So I grab the growth at the bottom and I pull it out of the knot very gently, of course, as gentle as I possibly can, and then you just run your fingers through to make sure that you have finger detangled. After that, you can basically take that section of hair, since you have finger detangled it, and you can twist it up just like I did over here. Just makes it easier. So here again, I want to show you guys just how to deal with this buildup that you get. I grab a section and I try to separate it just like here. It's okay if you don't have a major knot, of course you can just separate piece by piece, but try to grab small sections of hair so that you're not pulling any hair, any big chunky pieces of hair out. So that's all that I'm doing here, just making sure that I'm separating the build-up piece by piece by piece here. And this one came out pretty quickly. I just grabbed the top and boom, the knot just slid out. So some parts are going to be more smoother than others. Yeah, but I think the key thing is just to really be patient here. Yeah. Okay, so once I'm done finger detangling, I use a comb. So I spray my hair with water and then I take a wire tooth comb and I comb that section of my hair. Then I twist it up. So as you can see, the rest of the twists are done at the top, which means I'm done with my finger detangling. I went in and took out as many knots as I possibly could with my fingers, using the method that I showed you guys. And then thereafter, I try to see if I can continue finger detangling, and when I'm done, then I go in with the comb. So I only use the comb after I've gone in with my fingers and detangled properly. So this is real life, guys. This is real life. I literally had to complete the following day because I was so tired from doing the front. And honestly, detangling doesn't take that long. It's just because of the fact that you guys know, you already know. So here, this is the next day obviously, and I'm doing the back section. I've cut my extensions and I'm undoing the back. And here I'm literally just using the same method again of trying to separate my new growth from the build-up, and just trying to make sure that I use my fingers first before I go in with any tools. So you can either like do a braid by braid and then twist it up, or you can undo all your braids and then you can deal with the build-up after. So it's really up to you. Sometimes I do both, sometimes I just do it like this. Guys, how hectic is this knot? Okay, so I'm going to take some water and just spray it over, and then I'm going to use the same method, grab the new growth and pull it out of that knot. If you have any trouble, just take out small section by small section, so just lessen the amount of hair that you are pulling out from the knot should you experience any sort of trouble. And since I left my hair shears somewhere else where I actually stay, I just grab scissors. Honestly guys, I don't advise this, but a girl had to do what a girl had to do, okay? And you just cut off the end. I'm not here to deal with knots, guys. They got to go. And there we go. That knot is gone. Voila. Alright, so remember when I said you can either undo each braid, detangle it and twist it up, or you can undo all your braids and then decide to detangle. So I eventually just undid everything, and now I'm dealing with the knots one by one. So right now I'm trying to just do the leftover knots, trying to detangle those with my fingers, and yeah, I kind of found it a bit tedious, the other method, but hey guys, at this point everything is tedious. But anyway, I got the job done, guys. I got the job done. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the other method. And boom, I am finito. So now I'm undoing the twists that I had done after detangling each section, because now I obviously want to go wash my hair. So I'm just undoing everything. I'm so happy, guys. I was so happy. Freshly detangled hair, ready for wash. I'm so happy. Okay, so I have left 2, so I'm gonna undo them quickly. But now you can basically continue your detangling in the shower. So once you have conditioner in your hair, you can always go in with a comb. Make sure you get some conditioner with some really good slip, so that you can continue the detangling process in the shower. But otherwise, I'm good. I'm done, ready to go wash my hair. The video today is, don't leave your braids on longer than they should be there, because it's just a headache and it's just more stress. There's a difference between detangling your hair because your hair's matted now, and there's a difference between detangling your hair from a protective style that you've had maybe for like a week or like a month, you know. But again, it goes according to you. You know when your hair starts matting, and you know when your hair is gonna need more TLC than need be. So yeah, that's my video for today. Thank you again for staying up until now. If you stayed up until now, I really appreciate you watching my video to the end. Yeah, share this with anybody who is a naturalista and is really asking themselves questions about detangling and braids and keeping them on for long and all that stuff. And please do just subscribe if you don't want to miss any other videos like this from me. And if you've enjoyed today's video and information, then please give me a thumbs up. It's right there at the bottom. All you need to do is click on the thumbs up, and you would have helped me so much. So until I see you guys next time, please stay safe, keep being hopeful, keep praying. We will get through this. We will. Mwah. Love y'all.